Yo, what is up everybody? Jump in here, and today I am back on some Diablo 3. I'm going to be showing you how to respawn the Uber bosses so that you can actually keep fighting them and getting pieces for the Hellfire ring. You do not need additional Inferno machines to do this, so you only need the 3 to actually open the portals. This is really crazy. Believe it or not, I don't really classify this as a glitch or an exploit because this is really just a game mechanic. Alright, so to start this off, I'm going to start it in the Festering Woods, and what we're doing is that we're getting our stacks of Valors. I definitely would recommend the Festering Woods to get the stacks. I know a lot of people like the Cemetery of the Forsaken, which is a good place to go, but I personally find it to be a lot faster to do it in the Festering Woods. Now that we have our 3 stacks, we are going to do the original Uber boss battle. And then after that, I'm going to be showing you how you can respawn the Ubers so that you can just go back in the portal and there they are. You can just keep fighting them. You can do this all day. So you can build up tons of pieces for your ring and make a whole bunch of rings this way. And of course, if you want to know how to get the best Hellfire ring, I actually have a video of an exploit you can use if you want to check that out. Alright, so right here we're going to take out the Skeleton King first. That's what I would recommend for this original battle, because the witch can be kind of annoying because she has to put up this shield. Now she'll put up the shield I think 4 times or 3 times in the battle. It's every quarter bit of health that she drops she puts up the shield. Yeah, it's 3 times. And yeah, you have to kill her little minions, and once the minions are dead you can go after her. If you can't tell, I'm speeding this up to save a lot of time because otherwise it would be kind of long. Now, one thing I know some people might not know is that if you have your 3 stacks of Valor and you're playing on Master 5, you are guaranteed to get the piece for the Hellfire ring. It's the same thing with the keys as well. So I just thought I would throw that out there. Alright, so I'm going to use one of my Infernal machines right here so that we can fight this next battle. Now, one thing you might notice is that each Uber boss battle is actually classified as an event and not a boss. And that's how this trick's going to basically work. Because it's classified as an event, and by the way, I should say this real quick, if you can't tell, monks and witch doctors together, super overpowered. But anyway, because it's classified as an event and not a boss, the enemies can actually respawn, just like any enemy could. I think a lot of people might not realize that, but if you're trying to farm, let's say you're trying to farm Act 3. Well, if you clear out, I think, 4 areas, then you can go back to areas before that, and all the enemies are going to respawn, including all the champions, the elites. So because these are not classified as actual bosses, the Ubers can also respawn. So that's really the trick. That's why I say I don't really think of it as a glitch or an exploit, because it's more or less a part of the game. They designed the game so that you could refight areas without actually having to quit out and restart the lobby. Alright guys, so that was the original 3 Ubers right there. Now I'm going to show you how to respawn them. The concept is actually the same as what I talked about earlier. If you clear out additional areas, I think it's 4 areas, you can actually respawn enemies in those areas. So it's the same thing with the Ubers. So right now, by myself, I'm running through one of the tombs in the Cemetery of the Forsaken. Now, one part of this that I was told, I'm not 100% if it's necessary, but for the sake of the video, I'm going to demonstrate it. If you look at the screen, you can see me standing still in the hut. Now, somebody needs to stand still in the hut. This is what I was told, so this is what we were doing, and it worked, so there you go. So one person needs to stand still in the hut while the other people who you're playing with, they will go and clear out areas. It's faster if you split up, so that's one reason why I'm by myself right now clearing out these tombs, while my other 2 friends are clearing out other areas themselves. Once you clear out the 4 areas needed to respawn enemies, then you can go and refight the Ubers. Now, I'm not entirely sure what classifies as clearing an area. I personally believe it's as simple as just getting to the end of an area. Now right here, you're going to notice that we're going to go into one of the portals and there is no event icon because we've already done the event. So now that we're in here, guess what? The Ubers have respawned, so we get to kill them again. Now, one important thing about this, at least what I was told about this little game mechanic or glitch or exploit, whatever you want to call it, is that you actually need to go in the same order as what you did originally. And because we went left, top, right, we need to go left, top, right. This witch can be very annoying with her shields. A big problem that I always encounter, especially if you're playing with a monk with a sledge fist, is that if you stun her, she can't put up a barrier. It's the same thing with a witch doctor. If the witch doctor's monkey is stunning her, then she can't put up her stupid barrier, and it gets really annoying. Okay, so now that that's done, we can go ahead and fight the second Uber, and then finally the third Uber, and you can do this all day. We did this about 5 or 6 times before I finally called it a quits. But yeah, you can do it as many times as you want. It's a very simple process. All you have to do is fight the Ubers, have someone stay in the hut, then you and your friends go and clear out 4 areas, and then you just keep repeating that process. You know, it's an amazing technique for getting the materials needed for the Hellfire ring. And the main thing about this that's good is that it really saves you that headache of farming those keys, especially that second key, which is really annoying. Now, I would probably recommend to do this with at least 3 people. That way you can have one person in the hut, and then the other 2 people can go and clear out some areas, and you can just keep doing it over and over and over again. Now, after we get done fighting this Uber boss battle, I'm going to show one more round of us fighting the Ubers, just to give you an idea that we were doing it all in the same lobby, there's no event, and we go in and we kill the Uber. But yeah, that's pretty much it though for my commentary. If you have any questions that you want to ask, by all means leave a comment and I'll try to answer the questions as best as I can. But I would really appreciate it if you could like and favorite this video for me. Also share this with your friends, I would definitely appreciate that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I hope you have a very nice day and peace out.